Okay, hello everybody. This is our weekly podcast where I will tell about news in Project MSE and in the field of pen spinning. So I hope one day people will join and this podcast will be more interesting. Maybe we will give some topics to different people. For example, one people will be will provide information about news in pen spinning, other about events in pen spinning. I can tell about Catalogue of Elements or other activities and international projects I will be part of. For example, here in forum, here in forum we have a lot of topics where I hope one day work will go and we will solve all the problems that I or somebody else raise here. For example, this week we discussed styles in pen spinning. It's really interesting discussion, and I saw several. actually, it should be in our topic for discussion today. So this video of Tilt, actually he had two videos, but I didn't find second one. I have just first one. This you can see it here in styles and pen spinning. And then I combine all this information here in Google Sheet. Where is it? Styles. Yeah, that's it. Give me a second. So this is what I suggest. So actually I think that in pen spinning there are three types of styles: power, wiper, and mixed style. And this tip and counter maybe it's the fourth one. So maybe four. And each of them have several types. So aesthetic and technical. So power aesthetic, power technical, wiper aesthetic, wiper technical, mixed aesthetic, mixed technical, tip and counter aesthetic and technical. So everybody of you knows what does it mean, so I will not describe it. And what I found out is that there is another interesting style. It's not common, but I see a big future for this stand-up. So we will add this stand-up here also. And when we add it, we found out that there are 16 styles. So 16 nominations can be in pen spinning competition. So style, power, type, aesthetic, and then stand up. So I don't know how to call this parameter. So if you have any suggestion, just join and tell. Tag technical, tag attention, tag unmode. And what about two hands, one hands? So it's just it should be in another column. And unmode, it's one more column. So basically style are four. Have just four styles, and now it's much more easy to find out what person do. If we just make a decision that there are just four styles in pen spinning, this one. But all these questions I raised here, I think should technical committee describe and talk about it and write down the decision about all these questions. And normally after the discussion, this Google Sheet or link to the Google Sheet with text explanation should be added to base of knowledges. Maybe it's in FanWiki or in base of knowledge I will create soon. So it doesn't matter, but it should be a group of people, technical committee, as in every sport, that are responsible for decisions like this. And these decisions are compulsory for all world community. So that's it. This is first question of our today's meeting. So what do we have next? So what topics was raised this week? We should create levels in Penspinning. It's a good question, really interesting one. As I know that in Spindis they have 5 levels, and I do really want to see what are they. Because in my service, mysportselements.com, there are 20 levels. First basic one we already created. So here, give me a second. Here they are, Catalogue of Elements, and here you can see all 10 basic levels. So there are 240 tricks in these basic levels. And next I want to create 10 more levels for professionals. It will be Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro, and so on until 10. So it's much more difficult. Tricks should be there, and maybe a little bit different rules. Maybe to get these levels you shouldn't make all tricks. Maybe you should make just 80% of them. Actually I like the idea of tilt, and I think something and I saw the same idea in this community, this one, Bangladesh community. Look, monthly exams. So they created some kind of exams and tests where people should pass it to receive a pro spinner role. So I think it's a good idea, and these exams could be done for every level. You see where do we have the global service, styles and spinning, Catalogue of Elements, base of knowledge, moderator learning, so tag rules. This moderator learning, so I created a special sandbox MSE, and here you see the accesses to it. You can come and try your moderator skill there if you want. Rules and test for channel roles. So this what Tilt suggests. So I do like this idea really much. So what is this? What I created? Catalogue of Elements. This is practical test. So this is a test for your skill. But what created Tilt? This is theoretical test. I do really like this idea. So to receive level, you should know not only practice but theory as well. And these questions should go together with base of knowledge. So if, for example, a person didn't reach, maybe here we should make a question and then a link to a place where he can find an answer to this. And this way they will learn and they will pass the exams. So, but the idea is good. Google Sheet, maybe it's not the best instrument to make it, but not the worst either. So well done. I do really like this idea, and we can make this test for every level. Maybe not that big. Maybe it should have 3-5 questions there, but it should be, and it will be nice if we create stuff like this. So I do really like it. So if you want to communicate about this topic, you can go to this chat here, to the forum, and put your opinion there. So what did I want to talk about? Let me see. Tacon MSE result. Actually, Tacon didn't go well this time because this is first Tacon where I remove $5 price. And even in Soviet Penspinning board, we have maybe 5 participants. Foreigners didn't participate at all, neither India nor Germany. So maybe it's not that interesting without money price. but who knows, we should change something. Maybe I will think, maybe we will change something. And the last trick was made by Dart. So this is a simple one. This is the most difficult one, the difficult one. Yeah, with his famous style, so well done. Dark, if you listen for this podcast, I do really appreciate that you reply so quick and your technique is perfect and the elements are always unusual and interesting. So thank you very much, well done. It's such a big pleasure to interact with you. So thanks once again. Okay, so that is why we have maybe 5-6 persons who join it, but I want to create something else. Maybe we will make a tacon every day in certain time where I will play to anybody who want to play. But I want to change a little bit rules, because once I played with tacon with Indian guys, look, they have really interesting idea here. Look. Where is it? I should find it. You see so many topics that you are losing. What do you want to find? Penspinner, where is tacon here? Penspinner, Jesus Christ, help me. Somebody help me. Welcome, moderator, Penspinner, general, begin, pen modding, link, social media. This one. Battles, tacon, yeah. So they made a tacon by forums. And this tacon, it was me who played this. You see? So guys, thank you for making simple tricks. So I have really fun time and did maybe 5 tricks in a row. So thank you very much. It's one of the longest linkage I ever done. But then this guy added this trick, look. It's close to impossible. No, so of course I didn't do it. But I want we to change a little bit rules. So if I didn't do it, it doesn't mean that tacon is over. So anybody can join and continue this. And if, for example, this guy couldn't repeat, then anybody can go instead of him. And so this tacon will show will be much more interesting. I think so. So I can start, for example. Then when my skill is not good enough, then somebody else can continue. So these rules are, it seems like, can be much more interesting and will make tacon longer. Because you see, it's not much tacon here. 1 tacon a day, it's not much. In Soviet Penspinning board, let's see how tacons are organized. Give me a second. Tacon, this one. Yeah. So we have a special forum where people can play, and it seems like they play every day. Several tacons. So you see, they don't have separate forum for this. They make it in one chat of the channel. So I don't know which one is better. Actually, this one is good also, but people should know about possibility to create a new forum. So I don't know yet which one is better. So let's continue. What is next? So tacon MSE, we should change something to make it interesting. I will think. Maybe I will make everyday tacon at a certain time. So we'll see. Next, what do we have? My Sports Elements, new Chris Via message. Actually, this is our catalog of elements, these 10 basic levels here. And here we have links for video execution and video tutorial. You see there are a lot of execution from Oleg Buslaev, Soviet Penspinner, Soviet Penspinning board member. We started this catalog from a very famous Chris Via video. Which one? Oleg. So we will make not basic, and then there will be a lot of video from Chris Via. There's 600 video. Yeah, this one. 600 pen spinning tricks. And this is tutorials also
Demonzón.
in Spanish language.
Bien. Anular. Hacer el demonzón. Lo agarras con...
So it's really nice. Me and my team made a big job to add all these tricks. To add all these tricks to this Google Sheet first, and then to this Google Sheet first, and then to our servers here. Give me a second. Yes, most people are from Oleg, and this one, for example, is from Chris Via. This one from Chris Via also. So we have quite a lot of tricks from Chris Via video, and he asked, guys, I don't think it's a good idea to participate in this project. Can you please remove my videos from there? Yes, and we can, but I think it's a huge mistake. It can bring him much more views, especially if we are talking about tutorials video, because this video execution, they will be really quickly changed for let me tell you, for this separate tricks, because in this case you can loop it, you can make it repeat it constantly. You see, finished and start again. So it's very, very convenient. So person who want to see how to execute this trick, he can do it here. Much more easy than if he want to play here. So he should return all the time, file the stuff. So anyway, we will change this easily, but this educational video we will just remove. And when the service will be ready, then educational video can be added by any participant. So if you will find any educational video, you can add it if you want to. So by now we will delete everything that connected with Chris Via from this service. But I hope maybe one day he will change his mind and he will add his execution and his tutorials to this service by themselves through the functionality that the service will provide. So it's really sad, but we will do it. We will do it in 2 weeks because huge job we should do. It's impossible to do in 1 or 2 days. So anyway, thank you for your job, for so many structurized tricks. I think it's one of the best structurization of tricks in the world. And on the basis of this, so from this video, our catalog started. So let's go further. Server ideas. So this week, today morning, our service was under attack, and you see some results of this attack is here. A lot of information were deleted by people who receive moderator um, rights. It was, I cannot say it was fun, but it was pretty interesting how people can use powers they have. So if they don't have lore about them, very often they do cruel sins and wrong for all community sins. That is why rules should be implemented, and everybody should know that uh, break if they break the rules, that consequences will be immediately. So uh, it's no chance that there will not be consequences of such behavior. So what was the consequence of such a behavior? We just remove the moderator power first. We change a little bit our rules here. So we added how to, where is it, these rules. So here on the top, first message is pinned. Oh no, yeah, it's the first one is pinned. How to lose moderator status. Initially, intentionally harm server, violating server rules more than once. So here was intentionally harm. They just intentionally harm servers. So because of this, so we easily remove from them the moderator power. But what's interesting, that guys know how to moderate servers. So they are a moderator by themselves, and they change such things that I never think about. For example, they change, names of people here. It was funny. I didn't know it's possible to do. But then these rights, I just change these rights and return names back. So, but thank you for testing. And it's really sad that you deleted quite a lot of useful information there, but it's great that this server is a new one and we don't have too much information here. And some information was pretty easy to repair, like this one, Penspinning community. I repair it in, I don't know, in 20 minutes, because here in our Google Sheet with links, Penspinners with filter community. Here in Discord, we can make a filter, let's say, only filled in place. So here we are. So this is the Discord links. I just put it there and that's it. It's pretty simple. And everybody can subscribe. You see here, subscribe for this channel, and you can add if you are a moderator of your community. You can add this to your community, and you will immediately have all these links that will be useful for people from your community. So you shouldn't do it by yourself. And actually, I want we to have the same channel for events, for Penspinning links, for Penspinning media. So if we have some main chat where everybody or somebody who is responsible for this add information, then we can. And then we shouldn't do the same job in every community. You see how many communities there, and all of them need chat with invitation for Discord. All of them need Penspinning media, I think. So I think one day we will do a chat where people will play tacons. But this chat should be connected both ways, not just one. So maybe it's possible. I don't know how to do it, but I'm more than sure that there are bots who can do it. So that's it. So I believe that we can make it together. Okay, what next? Several ideas. So if you have any ideas, you can put it here, several suggestions. Just write it there, and if the suggestion will need more discussion, we will create a branch from that and discuss there and implement or not implement this. So anyway, any idea is valuable, so please feel free to suggest. Global tier list. This is what I am doing now. I do it every day for half an hour or 1 hour. And what do I want to do? Let me show you. Global tier list. So here already there are 430 combos. And here is YouTube links. I didn't check all of them, but I think 95% of them are valid. So this is a great idea. Is to make a global tier list where will be a lot of combos for a lot of spinners all over the world, and these combos will be judged by the same judges with the same rules. So I know that somebody say it's not accurate, so different rules in different time, so judges can make mistake. It's too sometimes can be irrelevant, but I think we can solve all these problems, and even not 100% perfect judgment is better than nothing. So I suggest we to do it, but we will do it later. Now the first idea is to add as many tricks, as many combos here as possible. So now we have 430. So I want we to have at least 2000 combos here, and then this data table will be much more interesting. And even now it's interesting. Let's check. Let's say if we want to see human toxicity hunter. Just one. Okay, let's see another one. This one, for example, yeah, it's one also. Yeah, that's it. This is more interesting. This is this guy. So he has quite a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 combos. And these combos from 2022 to 2024. So if you want to see all his combos, you can see. And then if we have here Max, for example, you can see which combos of his is the best one. So it's really perfect origin organizer tag. Rook Soviet Penspinning board, yeah, maybe. So we can paste it here. Or we can do, look what we can do. We can leave here only 220. 200 and just one, so I didn't add it yet. Let's say only 223. Yes, the competition that was there. And what did I add here? It's quite interesting. You can make filter, for example, for 2 hand, 1 pen. You see how many combos we have here. How long will it take to find all combos by yourself? I don't know, weeks. And here it takes seconds. So it's a really nice idea. I do believe in this idea, and if you want to help me, so what do I do? How do I do it? I take FanWiki. It's nowadays the best resource of information for Penspinning. And once again, I want to say thanks to the guys who create this. This is V01D. He is the owner, as I see, of this server, and Magia, who add a lot of info here. And actually we can see recent changes once again. March 19th, so this is the last day. Maybe he has a vacation a little bit, but normally he walk every day. You see 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12, 11, 10. So well done. Anyway, it's a huge job they did. And what do I use from here? I use these events, and they have a lot of events here. And first of all, I need to add all events from here till 2008 if there are video there, because if you go further and further, there are less and less video are valid there. But anyway, I expect that in the end of this task I will have here no less than 1000, but I hope we will have here about 2000 combos. And then it will be a stage 2 when we need to find people who can judge this combos. But even without judgments, it's already a valuable database. So if you want to get here, and if you didn't take part in competition, you can just write about this and send a link for your video in this forum, global tier list. And by the way, I create a document, global Penspinning tier list rules. We will correct it later. We will add it to our database, base of knowledge. Global Penspinning. This is just my suggestion. It can be changed, but it's better than nothing. So what's tier list? This is explanation of this. A link to global tier list. It's linked to this Google Sheet, and then how to get there. So every competition that in FanWiki will be added automatically. So this is automatical way to get there, and then application. Any community member can propose a combination for inclusion by submitting an application in a dedicated Discord forum. So this one, global tier list, I already show you here. You just send your link for your video and your nickname if you want. So that's it, and we will add your execution and your combo to this tier list. So this is two ways to get there. So that's it. I think it's a great idea, and I hope all together we will do this. Talk to voice call participants. We have several participants, but now there are nobody here, so maybe this is everything I want to tell this time. Guys, I hope together we will we will develop our Penspinning community really fast and really huge. And I hope this development will be sustainable. Why do I say it? Because I have read about and have heard about some interesting moments in world Penspinning. It seems like Penspinning developed by waves, and now we are somewhere in the bottom where no world championship held. There are no international offline events, at least I don't know them where. There is no centralized place of information as it was in what was the chat? What was the name of this chat? uh, not solid pen spinning board. Okay, you know what I mean. The chat where everybody all over the world were communicate, and then it was finished one day, and then appeared a lot of Discord channel, and there is no leading one. And I hope that our Discord channel, where the Penspinning MSE, where ban is not allowed, where everybody can communicate freely, very simple structure and simple and useful structure will be the main server in pen spinning community. I hope so, and I believe that amount of people who do pen spinning will be bigger, will grow, will be bigger and bigger, and service like this, Catalogue of Elements, will help to grow the community, because what do? We show the road to people. We show how to which trick should they learn next, and we help them to uh, make them to look after their progress, and if they need any help they can get here and write to us in beginning friendly, and community will definitely help them to improve and will help them in such a positive way. I hope so. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening, Takon. I want you to join our server. A link will be in description. So if you have any idea, you can write here in server suggestion or anywhere in general, whenever you want, when it's useful for you. If you want to take part in some special topics for pen spinning, you can do it. You can do it here. I think everybody can find something interesting, something they are um, thinking a lot about here. So thank you very much. Have a nice morning, day, evening. So whatever now you have. Bye.